welcome back to another edition of Neon Trash. You got Tommy the Hammer here, hanging out with a weird group of motherfuckers. Tonight, it is Matt's pick. It is his belated birthday review. And what have you got in store for us tonight, Matt?
Well, this movie I picked, sentimental value, because we got to watch it on my birthday when I was 8 years old. And that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Secret of the Ooze.
30 years later.
30 years later.
We're still gonna watch a Ninja Turtles movie.
Hell yeah.
You guys know this routine. Check out the fucking trailer. Peace that shit! We'll be right back with our opinion on The Secret of the Ooze.
Look who's back.
Yeehaw! Awesome!
Michelangelo,
You dudes want to play too? Around the world!
Donatello,
Yeah!
Leonardo,
Hey!
Raphael,
Yeah! All the good ones, and you know. Hey, Mike, you think you could crunch any louder? I can still hear out of this one.
Any luck finding a new place to live yet?
And I thought all the really good dungeons were in Europe.
Where are you guys?
I just like to say, hello. Would you give me that one? Come on, give me back. Shredder. Whoa!
The past returns, my son.
That's the canister that had the ooze.
That transformed us all.
So, we just got done watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. Dos. So, in honor of my birthday, sentimental value, loved watching it, especially with these guys. It's been a while since I've seen them all. So we had a good time.
This is definitely an old school classic from back in the day. I know John definitely shares that sentiment.
Oh my goodness, I certainly do. This has brought back a ton of memories because I haven't seen it in probably close to 30 years. I mean, I don't think I watched this after my teenage years probably, so it's been a hot minute. And it was an absolute treat to revisit. Like, I mean, I was a kid all over again for sure.
When you got Jim Henson at the helm, a lot of passion behind the camera. These actors, they didn't phone it in. Like, you could tell, like, the budget had increased since the first movie,
Yep.
but like there was still a lot of that heart. And what with this being Jim Henson's kind of final project here, it makes it all the more bittersweet, right?
I mean, it does add a special something to this for sure because, I mean, we all grew up with the Muppets, and crazy movies like Dark Crystal and all the, Fraggles and all the awesome stuff Jim Henson put out over the years. So I'd say he definitely went out with a bang with this, because everybody else did, bring their end. We had great costumes. Again, we had, more costumes. We had a fun character to kind of latch on to, like everybody wanted to be Kino, right? Like the cool, martial arts doing guy that gets to meet the turtles, like. It was a perfect touch for this movie, trying to build on the first one, and I mean, it does great respect to the source material, and I think it really does a good job of being a sequel to a stellar entry into the movies, right? Like, so many times a sequel is just to, play it again to drum up another bunch of money or whatever, but like, everybody really brought it to like do this again and do it right. And make it super awesome, and they really, I don't know, they were firing on all cylinders making this, and I don't know, maybe it might be a little nostalgia talking, sure, but this is still a great flick. Yeah, maybe not quite as good as the first one, of course, but man, it really, I don't know, it still stands on its own.
I want to add something about this is the fact that I actually have watched it since I was a kid. At random times. All growing up. Sorry, John.
Okay.
Anyway.
I mean,
Yeah, shut the fuck up, John.
I mean, returning to this when you want a little comfort food,
Sure.
This is a total comfort food movie for us.
Because it's my movie, I brought it anyway, so I got the kids.
Why don't you give us a star count there, Mr.
All
Fancy
right.
Pants, birthday boy?
Yeah. Birthday month. Anyway.
It's been like a month. His birthday was a month ago.
So having a good time.
Whatever.
So, for this, I mean, everything that plays into it, the, sentimental value, about it with me, like, just like the, tug at the heartstrings for the kid in me. Animatronics was great for the time, but then again, The acting was subpar. But it is what it is.
Okay, fine.
But the martial arts were a lot better in this one than the first one because it actually was, ninja, karate style. I mean, it was classic to me. So, out of 10 neon trash stars, I give this a solid 8.
This movie is a classic. I remember watching it back in the day. I do prefer the first movie. It's just darker.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the comic books.
Yeah.
And it felt right. This one is the natural progression, and it definitely takes a nod from the cartoons. Like so many other sequels that we had grown up with, Ghostbusters 2, RoboCop 2, Gremlins 2, they all felt like one level stepped up in terms of production value, but maybe the original was the best. Yeah, but this is a pretty good sequel, so I gotta say I'm gonna give Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze a solid 7.5.
Well, I tell you, if I would have been in on the review of the first movie, Thomas, I certainly would have given it a 10 out of 10. I mean, that was just one of my favorite movies growing up.
Oh, God.
Classic.
It really is a good movie on top of everything. This doesn't quite live up to that, but I'm still with Matt, and I'm going to give this an 8.5. This was still pretty freaking sweet. And it might have a few flaws, but hey, it's a comic book movie, right?
Yeah.
So a little bit of overacting is fine, in my opinion.
Yeah, no cardinal sins. One question is, though, mystery guest, do you have anything to say about this
Mystery
movie?
guest? Oh my gosh, there is somebody else here. What?
Yeah, it's good, but it's no Arnold.
I hope we've been informative. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Trash.
Like, is Schwarzenegger hard to spell?